Hey guys, this is Daniel, and first of all, sorry for the delay in posting this video, but this is my fourth video, and this is on the topic of positive experience that have made you stronger during your transition. Positive experiences. I'm quite lucky. I've had a lot of them. I guess one of my most recent ones was coming out to my two younger brothers. They're the ages of 10 and 12, and I took them out for the day, and we had lunch, and I just told them basically that I had a medical condition, because that's how I view it, that it is a medical condition, and that I'm actually a boy and everything, and they both took it really, really well. Like, I was super lucky. Like, I didn't think they'd take it overly badly, but you know, they are really understanding about it, especially my youngest brother. His name's Nathan. He's 10 years old, and yeah, he's fantastic about it. They're both super stoked about like my name change, starting testosterone, which they call boy stuff. Yeah, they're super happy for me, and they treat me like they always treated me like a brother anyway, because I never acted like their sister, but yeah, they really treat me like, more like their brother. They only use female pronouns in certain situations when they have to and that kind of thing. Otherwise, they treat me. They don't use female ones at all. They treat me, you know, just like a boy, really, which is really great in the house, especially with like my mom and my sister. I'm not really sure how things are going for them as regards my transition right now, and I'm not in the mood to ask about it, I guess, because it's just, it's one of those things. Certain people are always harder to deal with, and I have so much on my plate right now. It's just, I'd rather not deal with maybe having to, argue with them about stuff. So, yeah. But positive. Yeah, my brothers, they've been super about it, especially Nathan. Like, it's really nice to have, because he'll mention it all the time, asking me stuff about, what I plan to do, like what testosterone will do to my body and that kind of thing, because I guess he's really young and he's naturally very curious. So, yeah, and he's picking up on everything I tell him straight away. He's like really smart kid, and it's nice to know that I can educate someone and have them know from such a young age. So yeah, that's one positive experience, I guess. Another is like coming out to a lot of my friends. Um, well, all of my friends actually. They're so uh, respectful, sorry, of my transition. They all use male pronouns, refer to me as a guy. They treat me like a guy. They don't treat me like, it's some special need or anything kind of like that. I'm just, I'm Danny, and that's it. What else? I guess positive experience is how, um, it's made me a lot stronger as well. Is how great my doctor has been. I recently got my appointment from the endocrinologist, and as there's actually only one endocrinologist in Ireland that deals with transgender um, persons. Uh, I don't have it until November, but that's pretty awesome that I even have an appointment, because, hopefully I'll be able to get on. I don't know, maybe I'll be able to get on TV, pretty soon after that, which would be so amazing. Oh, I can't even explain it really. Yeah, so, my doctor, she's been wonderful. Within the whole, like, there's 5 doctors in the whole practice, a nurse and 2 receptionists, and they've all changed from like using female pronouns and my birth name to using, all refer to me as Danny, and not that they use male pronouns, but they don't use any. And for me, that's wonderful. I'd rather have none than female. So, yeah, it's been really great, having so many people so supportive of it. Other positive experiences. I've got some really close friends who basically they've known nothing about being transgender at all until me, because it didn't come up happen in their lives, and I've been like slowly educating them. They ask me questions, that kind of thing, and they've really, learned stuff. and I don't know, it's kind of awesome being a part of that for someone, and especially because they're so positive about it. Like, it's just, opened up a new door to them, and they've totally embraced everything, and now that they know this about me and stuff, they don't they know it's the right thing, and they don't, question me on it. They know I'm doing the right thing for me, which is, really great. Having so much support from them, and then my doctor and stuff like that. Also, I guess, having my girlfriend, she's been rather fantastic. Like, I definitely wouldn't be this far in my transition socially or towards medically if it wasn't for her, because I guess it took for me, it took a lot of courage to like come out to the various people and that kind of thing. To, it all takes a personal push. Because I don't know, I'm really good at other things, but this is so personal. It's hard for me to talk about to, I guess, people that can have an influence and that kind of thing, because there's always the fear of it getting stopped or something, or losing people or whatever. But yeah, she's been pretty great, to say the least. All these herself and all these other people have, they've helped make me stronger. It's definitely people who can tell you. It's not things, or I guess yourself can, but it's definitely people who can help build you up. They give you confidence in how they treat you and stuff, and that's, for me, I find it really great how people have reacted and stuff. But yeah, I guess I haven't had, I guess, like, I love when positive experiences, they happen every time I pass. I was in Galway City the other day on my own, and I needed a bathroom. Usually, I avoid public toilets as much as possible. I got We had to pay to go in, so I got my money, put it in. I went straight into the male bathroom. It was packed. Every uh, urinal was taken, and both cubicles were taken and everything. So I was in a queue. There were, like, men everywhere, and you know, not a bit of attention was given to me in any way. Just excuse me to get to the sink or whatever. And the fact that I was queuing for a cubicle, it wasn't even questioned, or I wasn't given a sideways look or anything, because there were, I wouldn't say half, but at least a third of the people, you know, in there were coming out of the cubicle and that kind of thing. So well, from what I worked out, so from what I've seen so far, it's quite common for guys not to want to use the urinal. So, I guess I would if I could, but right now it's not really. But yeah, like, passing like that and so easily, it's always been, pretty great for me. I pass in most circumstances unless I'm outed, but the only people that out me are my parents, and that's because my youngest sisters, they don't know yet. They're fostered, and it has to be like approved before I can tell them and that kind of thing, depending, because technically they're not our kids or whatever. But yeah, it's not massively a problem for me, but I do want to get it sorted out as soon as possible, because yeah. um, but yeah, positive experiences. I guess for me, it's definitely, right now, it's about passing and how people react to me and that. So, yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now, and I'm probably gonna make topic 5 straight after this. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Thanks.